Dear students, we have already seen that demand is mainly affected due to two factors. One is price and other is factors other than price, what are also known to be other determinants. So here in this video I am going to discuss about expansion and contraction of demand, which is mainly due to price, due to change in price. When other determinants are assumed to remain constant and price is varied, there is expansion and contraction of demand. So that means here it is only the price which is varied, while other determinants they are assumed as they are constant. Just like in law of demand, here also it is assumed that other factors are unchanged other than price, they are unchanged, and it is only the price which varies, and due to this there is an expansion or contraction of demand. When prices fall, keeping other determinants constant, there is an expansion in demand. So, as studied in law of demand, that as price falls at that time, there is an expansion in demand. And again, it is assumed that other determinants are constant or they are unchanged. Accordingly, when price rises, when other determinants do not change, then there is contraction of demand. So, whenever the price rise and other determinants are constant or they are unchanged, so at that time there is a contraction of demand. Now, expansion and contraction of demand occur on the same demand curve. We have already seen this in law of demand, that the expansion and contraction of demand, it can be shown or it can be represented by using the same demand curve. We are not supposed to draw any different demand curves in order to represent expansion of demand and to represent contraction of demand. Both expansion as well as contraction of demand can be shown on the same demand curve dd. Expansion is a downward movement on the demand curve and contraction is an upward movement on the demand curve. So we may say that whenever the demand curve moves downward, then it reflects or it represents that there is an expansion of demand, and similarly when demand curve moves in an upward direction, it represents that there is a contraction of demand. Now, in order to understand clearly the concept of expansion and contraction of demand, let us have a look at a demand schedule as well as a diagram. As it can be seen in the schedule that at various prices the demand of commodity changes. Now, suppose the initial price is rupees 3 and at that point the initial demand is also 3 units. This thing is reflected in the diagram and it can be seen at point A. Now, when price falls to rupees 1, the demand expands to 5 units, which is shown as point C in the diagram. So this movement from point A to point C on the demand curve DD is called expansion of demand. Now once again, from the initial point A, which represents that at price of rupees 3 demand is 3 units, if price rises from rupees 3 to rupees 5, then demand contracts from 3 units to 1 unit. This has been shown as point B in the diagram, and this movement from point A to point B on the same demand curve DD is known to be contraction of demand. Thank you, students.